I guess I'm going to take a minute and talk about Kaepernick. The national anthem, and the football players who aren't standing up for the national anthem. I don't care. Part of the beauty of this country is we're not required to pledge allegiance to our nation. We don't have to prove our loyalty for this nation at all. That's part of what makes this nation so great. You have the freedom to do and say whatever it is you want, within reason. But at the same time, you're also free to not do whatever. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to worship a specific deity. You don't have to say the Pledge of Allegiance. You don't have to stand up for the national anthem. Is it disrespectful? Maybe. I guess. I mean, I was in the Air Force, and I have a respect for my country. I have a respect for those that serve. But I also know that you're not required. When I was in the military, I was required to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do. A lot of the freedoms you have as a military member, or a lot of freedoms you have as a civilian, a normal United States citizen, you give up when you're in the military. You don't have the freedom to do a lot of the things that you're allowed to do outside of the military, and that's fine. It's part of what you do, what you sign up with. I think a lot of civilian people don't understand that. And yes, as a military member, I would love for you to respect the military, the flag, and all the freedoms that are provided. But at the same time, it's not required. It's not mandatory. I had to get up at 5 o'clock and do the colors and sing the Air Force song at basic training, all that fun stuff that you guys don't have to do. And if I didn't do that, I got in trouble. But there's other freedoms that we seem to take for granted, like, I don't know, voting. Like, voter turnout is horrible. Even in election years, which is the highest turnout, like, we turn out maybe 33% of the vote, like maybe a third, I think it is. I'd have to look at the stats, but I think it's ridiculous. But here we are, worried about some dude making a protest against the national anthem, or actually he's protesting police brutality, Black Lives Matter, and all that stuff through pretty much the only medium he has, and that's television, through the football games. And so he's making a civil disobedient move to bring attention to the cause, which honestly, I think out of all the ways that you could bring attention to something, that would probably be the best, because people notice, people are going to listen, and they might pay attention. Whether it's disrespectful, I don't care. It's a protest. It's a peaceful protest, and no one's getting hurt. People aren't burning cars and flipping all that stuff, They're not hurting anything, basically. But yet we're all up in arms. But these same people that are upset about it, they don't go out and vote. I mean, at least 60% of them are not voting. They're not voting in local elections. They're not voting in national or regional, state elections, whatever, county, it doesn't matter. They're not voting. They're not getting out and vote. But yet they want to stand up. They want to make people stand up for the national anthem. I mean, I was at a football game Friday night, and everybody stood up, I guess, but not everybody took off their hats. Personally, I'd rather, if you're going to stand up, take your hat off. I don't want you, but I didn't get on the dude. I didn't say, hey dude, what kind of American are you? Not taking your hat off. That's disrespectful, but that's one of the beautiful things about America. You don't have to.